Welcome guys to practical programming problem. My name is Ravishaw and today's practical topic is statistics. So let's get start and see what is the question of today. Yes, this is the question that we have to perform today. Question: the life of a sample of 20 computers disk in a numbers of days were recorded. The following tables shows this data. Life of computer disks in numbers of days. So this is the number of data that we have to enter in Excel. Perform the following task for the data given above. There are tasks we have to do. First, we have to enter the data in the spreadsheet and create a frequency distribution in the range less than 750, 751 to 850, 851 to 950, 951 to 1050, and 1051 to 1150, and 1151 to 1250, and more than 1250. Using array formula for finding the frequency distribution. Second, what we have to do, we have to draw the histogram of the data. The data, what data? The data which we are entering on the Excel, this data. Okay. After that, what we have to do, find the relative frequency of a frequency distribution obtained in a part A. So we have to take out a relative frequency of a frequency distribution. Then the last thing what we have to do, find the mean and standard deviation of the data using spreadsheet formula and nothing else. And that's the end of the first question. So let's get started. So first we have to open an Excel. I'm doing 2016. So, computer disk, numbers of days. Okay. Okay. So the total numbers of data is 20. 4 into 5, and all the data we have entered. So let arrange it at ascending order. We have arranged. Now first we have to take out the bin. Actually, why I'm talking about the bin, if you see to the formula of frequency distribution, you will see here there's two things. First is data array and second is bin array. So first let me tell you what is data array. Data array is the data which we are entering in the Excel. This is the data array. And the bin for what is bin array? Bin array is the boundaries of the data. So there are, as we know, there are two boundaries, lower boundaries and the upper boundary. The lower boundary of here is, let me show you what is the lower boundary. So the lower boundary of this data is 751, 851, 951, 1051 and 1151 is the lower boundary of the data, and also 1250, because 1250 more than 1250, not more than 1250. Let me use it. more than 1250. So this is our lower boundary range, and the upper boundary is 750. Sorry, yeah. Yes. So the upper boundary is 750, 850, 950, 1050, 1150 and 1250. So the combination of these two boundaries is a binary. In binary, we will select only the upper boundaries, not the lower boundaries. We don't need any lower boundaries. So let's start. So this is the binary of the data. Let's check out the frequency distribution. Distribution, frequency distribution, and then what we have to do, histogram. Okay, then we have to take a relative. Okay. Relative frequency. Here we have done relative frequency, and at here we will do mean. After that, standard deviation. So let's sorry. So let's start with the frequency distribution. For frequency distribution, as I have told, we have to write a formula equals to free. When you write free or fr, you will get a frequency. Just you have to tab on that, or you can click on the frequency to select it. So I'm taking tab to select tab. Then we have to enter data array. The data is the data which we have entered data, and after that we will type comma and then binary. The binary has told that upper limits are the binary, then shift closing bracket and enter, and we have to do same for all the frequency distributions. Okay, we can do by this also. Select F2 and then control shift enter. So we got a frequency distribution. And how to know that your frequency distribution is accurate? For that you can type your total equals to sum of all the frequency numbers, closing bracket and enter. So the total numbers are 20 and the data which we have entered is also 20. So the frequency distribution is right. After our frequency distribution, we have to take out a relative frequency. What we have to do, we have to divide every frequency data to the total. So equals to, select the cell, divide by total, enter. Same here, equals to, select cell, divide by 20, enter. Equals to, select cell, divide by 20, enter. Equal to, select cell, divide by 20, enter. Equals to, select cell, divide by 20, enter, and same. So we got a relative frequency. To take out mean, what we have to do, we have to divide, we have to first add the total numbers of data and then divide by the total number of field, that's mean 20. So for that, so we can do average just by typing equals to AV average, just selecting by the data, closing bracket, enter, we will get an average. For standard deviation, what we have to do, we have to do the same thing, but we have to take S T D E V. Here you can see stdv.p, stdv.s, stdva, stdvpa, stdev, stdevp. So out of this we have to select stdvva, this one. So I will click on that and select the numbers of data, closing bracket, that's it. We have done with everything. Just one thing I have left it, that histogram. For histogram, select the numbers of data, insert, you can go to recommendation or where you can find your chart, go for histogram, click OK. So our histogram is here, and if you get this kind of histogram, so select here the lower part of this, sorry, select this one, right, yes. So we got just numbers of bins, type here whatever number you want, 7 I'm typing. So edit your bin width, here I 63 point something something something, I'm deleting it and I'm keeping it 100, and here it is, or you can edit by 50. Okay, so we're done with this. Our first question has completed successfully. So guys, please subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed till yet for further videos, and like, subscribe and share this video as much as you can. Thank you.